Hello Taurus, and welcome to your November 2017 tarot readings with me. If you're new to my channel, I would like to suggest you to subscribe, like that you're notified every month. And for those of you who have always been here, as you know, we are going to go week by week, and at the end you are going to have the message of the universe. So let's get started, dear Taurus. And what are you hoping for? A lovely start for the month of November, dear Taurus, for you. For those of you who are single, dear Taurans, you are about to meet somebody quite attractive and nice in the first week of the month. And the first week's energy for all the Taurians is about joy and about happiness. There is this kind of a joy surrounding you, and this kind of a feeling of euphoria that's inside of you, dear Taurus. And those of the single Taurians, keep your eyes open, because there is a very high potential of meeting this nice person in the first week. It will be your first meeting with them, hopefully. Many more to come. Because you might match with them, or they might match your frequency, I must say. And the first week's energy is all about love. In fact, it's all about creating that sentimental happiness, along with feelings of harmony and feelings of joy and tenderness, and just this affection that is surrounding the first week. It's all about the feeling of being loved and being needed and giving it in return, dear Taurus. So it's a very beautiful energy at the beginning of the month for you, dear Taurus. And it's it's a beautiful start, because it starts with love, and love is the best thing that can happen to anyone, right, dear Taurus? And then, Taurus, you are Taurus, right? So the moment you enter into the second week, you're back to work. Yes, so you're back to work. You see that there is the energy of work gushing. Lots of dynamism is there. For many Taurians, I see the presence of a friend. Some of you might meet a friend who is living not in the same place than you, most probably overseas friend. Some of you might get a help, or if you are networking, you will be helped from someone abroad to meet certain demands of yours, or to get some kind of guidance, because a friend of yours who is in a position of authority and who is quite good at directing things, and who takes very quick decisions. It can be you too, because this card signifies the person that you are also, taking decisions on your feet, and a quick thinker. So this kind of a person, or this kind of energy within you, is going to help you to achieve something important professionally speaking, dear Taurus. So the second week's of energy is all about you being in the position of authority, or you meeting this authority figure who happens to be a good friend of yours, or who is somebody in the close circle, or maybe some friend introduces you to this particular person who helps you and who guides you to your professional fulfillments. This is what is seen. Or it can be you who is helping someone to meet their goal, professionally speaking. And the Taurian ladies who are single, for them, they can potentially meet, like the first week energy is still going in the second week also, not the same person, but the person in your work field. The Taurian ladies have a lot of opportunity of meeting somebody in their work field, in their entourage, in their colleagues, or when they're attending seminars, conferences, or some classes maybe. You are bound to meet someone who is going to match your frequency, and who's going to be a good guide for you professionally too. So the second week's energy is about meeting a friend, a relative, a person who has lots of authority and who is highly placed in the hierarchy, in the organizational field. You will meet this person in the second week. It can be you who is on the position of authority and who is helping someone else also, dear Taurus. So it's again a positive energy to take advantage of in the second week. And then we go to the third week. And the third week is seeing you very dynamic, very attractive, full of sensuality, full of your charisma, full of, you're oozing with dynamism and sensuality, and your charms are really, really high. So what does that mean? That the third week's energy is about getting things done. Yes. However, a word of caution, my dear Taurus. And what is that? Avoid being overly dominant. Avoid being dominating. Even if you feel, especially with your loved ones, there is this tendency of jealousy or over-possessive, you being over-possessive about them, or, trying to, how do you say, trying to be a bit tick. You're not a Scorpio, you're a Taurus. So you can be a bit pricky with your loved one, and they're not going to take it very positively, okay? So it can lash back on you. So please take care of this lovely harmony that we started in the first week, which went on to the second week. And in the third week, however, please take care of not being overly like that with your partner, or overly, like pinpointing their mistakes or something about the past that has happened, and repeating it out to them. Oh, you did this, you did that, and you did that. Don't give them a history lesson, okay? Otherwise you are going to have a problem with your geography. Okay, so please take care with your loved ones. They love you, and no one is perfect, right? So be kind and sweet to them, even if they have, broken your heart or not being fair with you. Give them another chance. Don't be too rigid. You know what I'm saying about rigidity and Taurus. Yes? So just be careful about that, okay, dear Taurus? And give space to your partner. Give space to your partner, because the third week's energy shows that, you want to really rule. And when you rule, dear Taurus, you really rule, yes? In the sense that you want to take all the space, and that's really not your kind of tendency to, suffocate someone. So try to give space to your partners, dear Taurians. And try to be a bit forgetful about the errors of your friends or your family members or your colleagues. Everybody makes mistakes, and so they must have also, and you too must have. So forgive yourself and forgive them, right? And this week, however, take advantage of this wonderful dynamism that is inside of you, this full energy that is inside of you, this charm that is inside of you, to really achieve the most in life. Especially professionally is going to be nice for you, because this energy is going to provide you an impetus, a kind of, this velocity to go ahead and with full swing, very determined that I'm going to achieve it, I'm going to do it, be it on a personal field, be it on a professional field. If you have set health goals for you, well and good, because this is also going to work in your favor. Spiritual goals, these are going to work in your favor too. So take this week's energy, the third week's energy, in order to achieve this kind of positive things out of it. Sometimes what happens is that when a Taurus has tremendous energy, Taurus tends to spend it like, they have to get it out of them. And if it is not possible, then irritability, or you get irritated, you can get a bit aggressive or insomnic. So please try to take care of these negatives that can come with this excess energy. Balance it. Try some meditation, yoga, go in the nature, just put your hands on the soil and just feel this lovely Mother Earth who is going to absorb this excess, whatever is excess inside of you. The Mother Earth is going to absorb it, dear Taurus. So give the Mother Earth this excess energy that is inside. If you cannot, just get it out. And please take enough rest in the third week. Otherwise, you are really going to feel a burnout later on. So please, everything is happening. Everything has its time. You are putting in your efforts, but at the same time, your body needs balance. Yes, you need to sleep enough so that next day the same energy is going to serve you well. Right, dear Taurus? And with this energy, we are going to the fourth week. Well, you have spent lots of energy in the third week. So you have been working on a lot of projects, on your sentimental life, on your professional life, on things. But then there are challenges to be met. The fourth week's energy is a bit challenging. The fourth week's energy is telling you that, let's see how patient you are, dear Taurus. Here, take this, handle this. Can you handle it? Yeah, take one more challenge on your path. Are you going to be able to handle it? And the Taurus, patience comes back into action. And the Taurus says, yes, I'm going to be able to do it. The universe is going to provide you with the energy that you're going to need, with all that you're going to need to come out of these challenging phases that are going to be put in front of you in the fourth week, dear Taurus. Wonderful. It's going to be, how do you say, it's going to be a victory for you, because even if those energies surrounded you in the fourth week, nothing was stopping you. In fact, you became more stubborn. There, your stubbornness is going to serve you quite well, dear Taurus, because your rigidity is going to serve you well. You're going to say, no, I'm not giving up. No matter what the challenges are, I am not giving up. Maybe on that person, maybe on that project, maybe on that chronic health problem that you wanted to get rid of, but it's not going. You say, no, I'm not giving up on that. I'm going to work at it, and I'm going to come out as a winner. I am going to be victorious at the end of this month. And this is what you are going to do, dear Taurus, because all this energy has come to you. No matter how many swords came your way, you had just one sword, and that one sword was the sword of patience and determination. And you just, tuck, you just went on, and you just, how do you say, came out of it unhurt. So what a wonderful month, dear Taurus. It's all about love, it's all about work, it's all about your charisma, it's a bit of your Taurian possessiveness, a bit of jealousy playing here and there. Yes, and also take care of the jealousies also that can be coming your way. So take care of that too, okay? And you will handle it well enough. That's my my belief, that you will do it. Yes, dear Taurus, and the fourth week, no matter what challenges have come, you have come out with flying colors. And there you are, Taurus, standing tubby and standing strong, that no one can conquer you. Yes, dear Taurus. And at the end, what do we have? What is the message of the universe for you, dear Taurus? The message of the universe is balance. Balance between your work life and your family life. Play is much of a needed requirement for you at this point of time, dear Taurus. Take time to breathe. Take time to feel resourced in the nature, or doing whatever makes your heart sing. You like to sing, you like to dance, you like to play music, no matter what it is, gardening, or just making your favorite recipe in the kitchen. Something that really makes your heart sing is what you need at this point of time, dear Taurus. This is what the universe is telling you. You have to say no to the unrealistic demands that will be put on you this month. An absolute no, and no is a complete sentence, dear Taurus. You have to say no to it. Whatever the demands of work or whatever demands come in different forms, say no to it, dear Taurus. Because you need to balance yourself. And when you are balanced yourself, it is only at that time that you will be able to balance your work and your professional life. So important, my dear Taurus, to balance. I don't know, but when I think of a Taurus, I just feel that so much they work, so hard they work. I mean, I think normally you people should sleep like a baby, really. But then you are so much drowned in work that it takes away your sleep too sometimes. You can't sleep. It's just that this energy, or this fire of achievement doesn't allow you to sleep. You have to do justice to your body, my dear Taurus. Love your body. Give it the needed rest. Respect your body, for it is hosting your soul. Get that balance back in life. If you're too much drowned in work, your family life is going to suffer. If you're too much drowned with your family, your work life suffers. So bring this balance. This is what the universe is asking you to do, dear Taurus. Just bring this and devote your time into activities that make you feel nice and resourced. Whatever it can be. Just, going for a walk. Just going and, paying a visit to a friend who makes you smile, who makes you laugh. Go. Give some time and resource yourself, because you cannot balance your work and family life unless and until you are not balanced inside of you. It starts with you. The moment it's achieved inside of you, automatically it will display in the way you live. It will balance all the sectors of your life. Right, dear Taurus? And this is what was the message of the universe for you. Say no to unrealistic demands. Direct no. Take what you can. Even when it comes to eating, dear Taurus. Yes, balance that too. You don't need to finish that whole plate if you don't want to. Just for pleasing someone, or just because, looks so nice. Yes, balance, dear Taurus, this month. This is the message of the universe for you. Well, there you are at the end of this month, and it's a wonderful month, right, dear Taurus? I wish you lots of dynamism, lots of rest, inwardly speaking, spiritual elevation, and balance in your mind, body, spirit, and soul. And I wish you a wonderful month of November. Enjoy it, because we are coming to the end of this year soon. So enjoy every moment of it. And I wish you all the best for that new person you're going to meet, or the existing bonds being, becoming very strong, and a potential of developing love into existing relationships. Yes, dear Taurus. So all the best, make most of it, and I am going to see you next month. Do comment, suggestions are always welcome, and subscribe if you haven't, and please do share with your family, friends who share this sign too. Bye bye, Taurus, and take good care of yourself. Bye.